where we inspire you to love yourself. We inspire you to do those things that you want to do in your life, live your best life, know and understand that you are more than what you think. You are more beautiful than what you think. And each and every week, we try to come together in the mornings at 7:30 when I can to give ourselves some inspiration to uh, come together just to talk, just to understand and know that we can start our day out on a good stretch, that we can live the life that we want to live, and every day that we are consistent in lifting ourselves up and pushing ourselves forward, we are able to accomplish those little small things. It's in the little things, right? Just like the movie, it's in the little things where big things get accomplished. So I'm so glad that you guys always tune in every time I get on. I am so happy about it. Hey, Vanessa. And today I'm just going to talk to you and I just want you to listen to some things. You don't need a pen and paper, but I do want to speak to you, speak to your mind, speak to your heart. And it was some things that came up for me this morning that I wanted to make sure that I put in your spirit and just drop that seed in there as a reminder. Most of this stuff you heard before, but what I want to do is make sure that I continue to reinforce these things into your mind so that you know and understand just how powerful you are. Okay. And I will make sure that I do my announcements at the end to let you know all the things that we're doing. Like our Girls Leap Elite is open and ready for you ladies who want to expand your career and be in business, and our Becoming Truly You workshops that we have coming down. So the first thing that I want to do is I just want you to let me get my book here. I just want you to listen to a couple of things. When we talk about vision, we talk about purpose, we talk about uh, living the life that we want to live and being the person that we want to be. Sometimes, if people just tell us an encouraging word, sometimes if people just speak to us, you don't really have to say nothing. You don't even have to respond. But if somebody just speak life into you, it does something to you. So that's what I want to do today. But what I want to open this with um, this thing that I read this morning that said, the poorest man in the world uh, is the man without a dream. The most frustrated man or woman is the one who has a dream but can't seem to make it a reality, right? Let me read that again. The poorest man in the world is the one without a dream. The most frustrated one is the one with a dream but can't seem to make it a reality, right? So I'm speaking to all of you ladies out there who know you want better, who know you have a dream, who know you want more out of life, who know you have more in you, who know that there's something inside of you that bugs you every day, but you are trying to figure out how you can actually bring that out. And it gets a little frustrating sometimes because each and every day there's something that goes on. Life happens, right? So I just want you to listen to me and I just want you to know a couple of things, right? And here we go. You accomplish what you fight for. You accomplish what you fight for. Okay? If you put your hands to do something, it will be met with resistance. So you have to apply pressure to it. Anything that you want to do in your life is going to be met with resistance. The only way that you overcome that resistance is if you apply pressure to it. Think of a diamond. The only way that a diamond comes out to be just as beautiful as it is the more pressure that you put towards it, the more that is stressed. And the more that is stressed, the end result is always something beautiful. So all the frustrations that you're going through right now, all the pressure that you feel, all of the things that you feel like you're going through where you're under pressure and you're under the gun, know and realize that while you're under that, what's happening is you are experiencing change in your life. Okay? Excuse me. You are experiencing change in your life, right? You are experiencing what it feels like to battle with yourself. You know something is wrong. You know that this is not right because you are met with so much resistance. The minute that you calm down, the minute that you understand and know and look at the situation and see that you are more powerful than what you think, that you don't have to be stressed, that you don't have to make yourself sick trying to solve a problem, the moment that you start to get the clarity that you need to solve it, right? We all going to be met with resistance, but what we got to understand is that when we apply that good pressure to it, we'll be able to see our way out. Okay? The other thing that I want to tell you is that vision and destiny requires diligence. Vision and destiny requires diligence. You cannot get around that. Hear my words. Listen to me. There is nothing that you want to accomplish that cannot be accomplished. Everything you want in life is possible. I don't care if you want the biggest mansion in the world. I don't care if you want all the money in the world. All those things are possible. The way that you get there is that you have to have faith and you have to have consistency and you have to understand and know who you are as a person. Each and every day, you have to do something to help you get towards your dream, whatever it is for you. Okay? You cannot sit back and think that someone else is going to do it for you because that's not what happens, right? Whatever God put in you is for you. He gave it to you. He did not give it to other people. Other people won't understand you. Don't rely on these other people to give you an encouraging word to help you move forward because they don't know what's going on in your head. When you're sitting up there and your mind is cloudy and you're just trying to figure it out and you're just trying to figure out how do I make my thoughts so clear so that I can just write them down so that I can run with it. Understand and know that the only way that you get clarity is if you take a step back and you sit in peace. You have to be able to sit in peace. A disruptive mind can't come up with great ideas. A disruptive mind and a stressful mind can't find their way out, right? You have to be able to step back and have that peace. That could be anything. It doesn't have to be anything major. Go take a walk. Go sit on your balcony. Go sit on your deck, right? Sit with yourself with the TV off and think about what it is that you want for yourself. Watch something inspirational. Listen to your favorite music. Get yourself in the mode where you feel and are back to normal and watch the inspiration come. Watch your problem be solved. And if it's too much for you, where you feel like it's too much pressure and that you're working too hard and it's literally making you sick, let that shit go. Because if you've done everything that you need to do, then it's no longer your fight. You have to allow the universe, God, Buddha, whoever you believe in, to take over and help guide you the rest of the way. Because there was only but so much that we can do, right? So understand and know that when it comes to due diligence, do what you can and then allow God to do the rest. All right. The universal forces in our life, we are under universal laws, if you like it or not. And because we're under those universal laws, they work for us. The more that we push against them, they work against us. If we allow ourselves just to be present and understand that God's got it, or whoever you believe in, the universe got it, let them prove to you that you can be guided. Okay? The next thing that I want to tell you is to stop burying your dreams. Stop burying your dreams. I don't care how crazy, how silly you think your dreams are. Don't bury your dreams. I had a mentor tell me this years ago that always stuck with me. And I found, I can't find it now, but it's like over here. I found the little card that I always kept. And it said, and I said to myself, I said, Gloria, there is not enough darkness in this world to put out your light that God put in you. And I'm going to say that to you. There is not enough darkness in this world to put out the light that God put in you. There is no way that something so crazy, so disruptive, so outlandish that can come and take your light away. The only thing that can do that is you. Okay? The moment that you give up, the moment that you bury your dream, that's when the light goes out. Right? But nobody, and I mean nobody, I don't care how much somebody influenced you, told you that you will never be nothing, made you afraid, made you think that you are the scum of the earth. There is always a light inside of you that is tugging and pushing at you. You are always going to be what God created you to be on the inside, right? Always. But if you can't understand and know just how much your light means to someone else, go ask them. Go ask them. Go ask someone, your best friend, and the people who you know who are out there and love you. You ask them, what is it that you saw in me in order for you to be here for so many years? And watch what they tell you. They would tell you, you got a kind heart. You have this presence about you. There is something that I can't put my finger on. You're always there. You have done so much. You have been there for my kids and my family. That light that you have can never, ever, ever be broken unless you allow it to be broken. So don't bury your dreams. Don't bury the hopes and the things that God put in you that made you unique. Don't put up that wall and say, nobody's ever going to get my kind heart again because they don't do anything but break it. No, I'm never going to allow somebody to take advantage of me again because that's all they do to me. No. What we do is we set healthy boundaries, but we continue to shine our light because that's what we were created to do. Right? Understand and hear me. Everything that I'm telling you right now is probably what you've been asking yourself. You're frustrated. You're trying to figure out how you're going to get from point A to point B. You want something in your life. You don't know how you're going to get there. And the only thing that I'm doing is following what God told me, and that is to speak life into you today. Don't teach you. Tell you who you already know who you are. Remind you of who you are. Get confirmation. Give them confirmation on what I already told them. Give them confirmation on the things that they already know that's inside of them. Okay? The next thing is, I want you to know that your story is the most powerful thing that you have on this earth. Your story is so unique and will help so many people. You gotta be comfortable with telling it because you just don't know how many people you're gonna help. I don't care how tragic you think your story is. If you don't believe me, think about this. Think about this. And I want everybody to listen to me who's on. If it wasn't for a tombstone, people wouldn't even know who you were. Think about it. If it wasn't for a tombstone, nobody would know who you were. The tombstone on a grave is a reminder to anybody who comes to you, who come and visit you, to remind them of who you were. But if you didn't have a tombstone on your grave, nobody would know who you were. That's why it is important for you to tell your story, because your story and your life lives in the heart of people, and they are the ones that continue your story, your life, your legacy, your feelings, your hopes, your dreams. There was I didn't get on yesterday because I was mustering up the courage to go to one of my clients' places, because on Friday, last Friday, I got a text from the CEO of the company. Now, I've been with them for like 13 years. And, she said that one of the ladies who worked there passed. She was 52 years old, y'all. She had leukemia. And I've seen this lady transition. This is a recovery center, right? I've seen this lady transition from being an addict to getting her bachelor's degree, to getting her master's degree, to helping someone change their life by telling her story, everything, right? And when the doctors gave her 6 months to live, the only thing she wanted to do was work, be with her family, work. I mean, and she would come to work and come to work, and people would be like, "Why are you coming?" And she said, I just need something to do. All right. So I came back. So if you can see me, just let me know that you can see me. We had some technical difficulties. The lights went out here. I don't know how or why. But what I do know is that I'm back, and I just want to know if everybody can actually see me. If you can, then understand and know that things do happen, and that is something that we need to recognize as well. Let me see if I'm back though, if I'm really talking to you guys, or if you can see and hear me because I'm still live. Let me see.